Hello, my name is Logan Bruner, and I'm making this short testimonial video in regards to Dr. Sells and his Indy Sports Conference every year. I had the wonderful opportunity to attend. Dr. Sells was my professor fall 2018 and spring 2019 currently, and this conference that I was able to go to, um, it was an amazing experience overall. I did my undergrad at Ball State University, so I'd been to several conferences before, one in Nashville, Chicago, Columbus, Ohio, and this conference in general, it was a much more intimate setting. It was at the NCAA Hall of Champions, and we got to speak to four different panels: scholastic sport panel, collegiate sport panel, professional sport panel, and then corporate sport panel. And that was something I had never ran into at a conference. Every other conference, it was like the one panel of a couple people who worked in like ticket sales or something like that. At this conference, we got to speak to people working with community relations, corporate sport professionals selling like athletic wear, trying to compete with like IU, Nike, and just hearing how they are competing with them. That's just something you probably wouldn't find any other conference. And then also the one-on-one time you really got the chance to stand out from the crowd, I guess, just by having a one-on-one conversation with some of these professionals. The two biggest takeaways for me, a lot of the panelists gave us ideas about questions to ask at the end of interviews. One that stood out to me was you want to ask your interviewer what keeps you here. And then for yourself, that gives you a chance to think about, well, would that keep me here if I were to be hired? So that was something that really stuck with me. The second thing is one of the professionals told me when he was in college, he said every month he tried to reach out to 3 professionals in job positions that he was interested in or wanted to do after college. And he said by doing that, if you're able to do that, every month you get in contact with 3 professionals, then by the end of the year, you have 36 new people in your network. And those are 36 people that can either put your name in for a job or just put a good word in for you to those who are hiring. So those are the 2 biggest takeaways from me. Like I said, this conference was unlike any other conference I've ever been to before, and I'm a graduate student, so that's saying something because I've been to several before, as I mentioned earlier. So, yeah, Dr. Sells Indy Sports Conference is definitely a conference you take advantage of, especially as an IU student, because there's mostly IU students there. So not only can you network with professionals that are there, but you can also network with other students that you might not run into at campus or anywhere else. So, yeah, Dr. Sells Conference, I highly recommend. If you're a student here at IU or you've taken his class or you're just interested in sports in general, is almost a must attend. You're going to leave with a lot, you're going to learn a lot, and I mean, honestly, it wasn't too boring. So, I mean, you're not just going to be sitting there kind of twiddling your thumbs, listening to people speak all day. You get the opportunity to talk one-on-one and really interact with one another. I mean, free lunch, too. It's catered, so, but yeah, Dr. Sells Indy Sports Conference is good stuff. Definitely need to go.